The soldiers discovered something strange. The ghosts were actually stopped by a pile of insignificant iron shavings around the factory. Once the ghosts came into contact, the iron shavings would cling to them, making it hard for them to move. The soldiers guessed that iron might be an effective weapon against the ghosts. Also, the iron shavings formed a perfect ring around the building. It was clearly placed there on purpose to keep the ghosts away from the area. That meant there might be other people inside the factory, and whoever spread the iron shavings must know the truth about the ghosts. Based on these clues, the team immediately began searching the entire building. Finally, they found something unusual in a small room at the end of the top floor hallway. The captain waved for everyone to follow. They held their breath and carefully approached the door. Just as they were about to open it, a machine gun suddenly fired from inside, nearly hitting the soldiers outside. When the gunfire stopped, one soldier kicked the door open. His teammate immediately threw in a flashbang. When the flash faded, the soldiers rushed in to clear the room, but there was no danger inside, only a pair of siblings trembling in the corner. The older sister realized these people weren't robbers, so she started talking to them. It turned out their father had scattered the iron shavings around the factory. Since her father knew the ghosts' weakness, he probably also knew their origin. Sadly, he was killed by the ghosts while setting up the iron shavings, leaving the siblings to survive on their own. The girl led Mark and Felony to the room where her father's body was kept. Mark found a piece of ceramic on his body, along with a map marking the location of a nuclear power plant. The girl explained that the nuclear plant was the source of everything. At that moment, the communications officer finally reached the base, asking for helicopters and tanks to provide support. But because of the complex factory layout, the helicopters couldn't land directly. They had to move to a plaza 1 kilometer away for extraction. The problem was a swarm of ghosts was waiting right outside. If they went out, they'd be dead for sure. As they argued about whether to go, Mark alone focused on the iron shavings. Since the shavings could restrain the ghosts, they could use them to make special bombs. That would give them a strong defense against ghost attacks. Without wasting time, everyone got to work. They found empty glass bottles in the factory, filled them with iron shavings, added a bit of gunpowder, and sealed the tops with tape. Then they removed the fuse from a grenade and inserted it into the bottle. Just like that, a simple iron shard bomb was ready. For battle-hardened soldiers, making these bombs was child's play. Even their bullets were replaced with high explosive rounds packed with iron dust. Mark, considering their damaged goggles, wanted to help them see the ghosts. He modified parts of a hyperspectral camera into a powerful searchlight, which could emit long-wave ultraviolet light, allowing them to see the ghosts with the naked eye. Then he shared the modification method with the support unit. By the time everything was ready, it was already morning. A sentry suddenly noticed something strange across the street. Mark quickly grabbed the modified light and aimed it straight ahead. What they saw shocked them. A swarm of ghosts gathering in the ruins. Would their iron weapons actually work? And could they really break through the ghost blockade?